All right, good morning, guys. Today we're going to begin Unit 5, Section 2. We're going to be reviewing for that recovery check. For those of you that did not pass the Unit 5, Section 2 cumulative test earlier this semester, you will have the chance to recover that grade up to a 72 on Friday. If you have not done the Unit 4 cumulative review, that recovery check, you haven't got your grade up to a 72 for the Unit 4 test, you need to get that done. If you have not done the Unit 5, Section 1, and you need to get your test grade up to a 72, you need to get that done as well. If you have any questions on what you need to be doing, please send me a message on Canvas or send me an email. I will be glad to answer any of those questions that you might have. All right, so we're going to start today by learning what we do once we have it factored out. Tomorrow we'll put it all together, but today we're going to really just focus on, okay, what do I do now that I've got the factored form? How do I actually solve this equation? All right, so if you look at this first problem up here, 0 equals x plus 2 times x minus 8, it's already factored. What we need to know here is that there's a zero product property, which means that if I have two terms, this x plus 2 and the x minus 8, that are being multiplied by each other to get 0, that means one of these two terms has to be 0. So that means either x plus 2 equals 0 or x minus 8 equals 0. One of those statements has to be true. All right, so if I subtract 2 from this side, then that gives me x equals a negative 2. That's my first solution. And then on the other side here, if I add 8 to both sides, then I've got x equals a positive 8, and there's my second solution. All right, if I plug both of these numbers back in, not at the same time, but if I plug in negative 2, that's going to make this one 0, and 0 times negative 10 is going to give us 0. If I plug in 8, it's going to be 10 times 0, which is still 0. So both of these solutions would work. They are a solution to the quadratic function. All right. On number 2, it's a little bit more difficult, meaning that we have one more step to do, but it's the same process. Okay, it's already factored, 3x plus 1 times x minus 4. If I set them both equal to 0, I've got 3x plus 1 equals 0, and I've got x minus 4 equals 0. All right, so I'm going to solve both equations to see where it actually equals 0. So on this first problem, I've got two steps, and that's what I mean by it's harder. There's one more step. That one more step is going to be to divide by 3. So if I divide by 3, I've got x equals a negative 1/3. That's going to be our solution for the first parentheses. For the second parentheses, it's just like the first problem that we did. Add 4 to both sides. X equals a positive 4. And there's our solutions. All right. So that's all you need to know today, because all we're going to be doing is I'm going to give you the factored form on both of the problems for today. You have to tell me what the two solutions are. Keep in mind that there are two solutions, so your answers today will include multiple answers. Do not just pick one answer and think that it is correct. There are two solutions to both problems. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I miss you guys. Wish I could see your faces. But you guys have a great day. Hopefully you are enjoying this beautiful weather that we are having. All right. Bye, guys.